Here we go. Welcome to Season 2, Episode 16 of the Huddle, our 42nd episode overall dating back to last year. I'm your host, Ed Tate of BlueBombers.com. We're here live in the Blue Bombers fancy schmancy studio here at Princess Auto Stadium. Got a new mic set here, a new table, the appropriate fake flowers here to make things look cozy. And we're very special. Our very special guest this week is Redha Kramdi, defensive back for the Blue Bombers. Thanks, Redha, for joining me.
My pleasure, always.
We did this at the Grey Cup, but it was kind of an abridged, all over the place show because it was on Media Car Wash Day. We had to kind of cram the show in, so we got to do Redha right here and do it over again and do it better this time than we did at Grey Cup. That was a crazy week.
It was perfect, though.
Okay.
Always perfect.
Thanks for joining us again.
My pleasure.
A busy week, short week, getting ready for Hamilton. So for you to find some time, Redha, during practice week and all the meetings and everything is really appreciated. Thanks a lot. We're going to do what we usually do on the show. We'll talk about Redha's road traveled to Winnipeg. We'll talk about the Bombers. This, still a third of the season to come here. What's ahead, and we'll take fan questions like we normally do. But as we always do, we like to open up with the Coors Light Chill Chat, and this is where I do the fancy read. Welcome to the Coors Light Chill Chat, a chance to kick back and get to know the Blue Bombers players a little better. Proudly brought to you by Coors Light, the official beer and chill choice of the Blue Bombers.
There's regular cold, and then there's the mountains are blue cold. Mountain cold refreshment. Coors Light, the chill choice.
Okay, we're back, as they say. Okay, Redha. These are kind of quick hitters, right?
Okay.
Just to kind of get the show rolling. Some of these are goofy. Some of them maybe a little more serious. But
I'll do my best.
yeah, I know you will. What's the best advice you've ever received?
Don't take any day for granted.
Don't take any day for granted or anything?
Any day, a day.
Who gave you that?
My mom when my brother passed away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we can get into that later. That's really good advice. I like that approach. I think that's your kind of approach. I can tell when we talk. Okay, so what would you consider your happy place and why?
My happy place will be, I would say, a Friday after going to the mosque and coming home and eating food at the table with my mom and my pops.
Yeah.
That would be a happy place.
Family stuff.
Family stuff.
Okay,
yeah.
I like it. What would be your definition of success?
My definition of success, my parents. I think they're the definition of success for me. Across the whole continent, across the whole sea to come here in Canada, and here I am in Winnipeg playing football. So they're the definition of success for me.
I like that. We'll explore that in the segment coming up here, but because your parents are a big part of your life. We've talked about that before, but yeah, I'll explore that a little bit more in a bit. Okay, so I know you're, the last time we talked to you, I think you said you and your sisters were watching the Harry Potter and you liked Peaky Blinders, but what are you watching right now?
Vikings.
Vikings?
Yeah, I'm rewatching Vikings, though. I watched it once, I think 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Rewatching it right now.
It's
amazing
amazing.
show. Love it.
Yeah. The lead, female lead is Canadian.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. She's Canadian.
Lagata. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, great show.
Great show. Love it.
A lot of violence.
Yeah. A lot of things to take out of that show, too.
Yes. Yeah.
Values and principles.
Yeah, big time. Okay, is there, I know you've traveled because we talked about that on the last show. You've been around a little bit.
Yeah.
Is there a place on your bucket list that you haven't got to yet?
There's actually 2, and I'll make a quick shout out to my girlfriend because Iceland was on my bucket list, and it's her favorite destination. So hopefully we go for her birthday in January.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, and I never went to Asia, so maybe Thailand, Bali, somewhere like that.
So your girlfriend has already been to Iceland?
No.
Oh.
It's her favorite place. She want to go there.
Okay.
Like it's her dream.
Yeah.
And it was in my bucket list, and now we planning on going together in January for her birthday.
Okay, so I've talked about this before with the guys. Have you seen The Secret Life of Walter Mitty with Ben Stiller?
No.
You got to watch it because a lot of that's set in Iceland.
I'm gonna watch it.
It's like It's like a tourism ad for Iceland. It is unbelievable. That movie is funny too, but
Yeah.
it's a lot of Iceland in it.
Yeah, hopefully we go in January.
Yeah.
It's her favorite place in the world. She's never been there. She's been dreaming about it.
Yeah.
And it's been on my bucket list, so.
My sister and brother-in-law just came back from Japan. Is that when you say Asia? Is that one of the places? Or
I love Japan too.
Yeah.
Yeah, my girlfriend want to go there also, so.
yeah, okay. Well,
A
right.
lot of shout out to my girlfriend.
All right. Okay. Okay. Is there something like another bucket list thing that you want to try in your life that you haven't yet?
I want to go to Thailand, train for like 2 weeks, and get it like fight
Really?
the Muay Thai.
Muay Thai?
Yeah,
Why?
because me and my brother said we're gonna do it. So
And you only need 2 weeks of training?
yeah, get through 2 weeks of training and throw me in a fire. I know they have a bar in Thailand. I have a friend of mine who went there. He plays for Montreal, Redha Sibasu.
Yeah.
But you can't just sign up and like they'll match for like your experience and your weight and your
Really?
height, and you fight. So I want to like actually have like 1 or 2 weeks of training and then go to the bar and find someone and fight. Yeah, been on my bucket list too.
That is a different bucket. Like that's a unique bucket list item right there. I've had a friend of mine went to like a New York Yankees fantasy camp where you get to go and you learn from, it was Don Mattingly at the time. You take batting practice, but this is a real deal, man. You're gonna get punched in the face.
I would like to train 2 weeks and then fight and then enjoy everything that's in Thailand.
After the fight,
After the
with
fight,
a black eye.
Now you got to go there with the mindset of training, fighting, eat rice and eggs, and then
you can.
you enjoy.
All right.
Yeah.
That is an interesting bucket list item. I like that, Redha. Okay. If you could listen to only one artist for the rest of your life, who's your favorite musician, basically?
It's been a minute. Like, I don't really be listening to music that much lately. Trying to get away from, like...
Oh, yeah?
I think music is kind of, in a sense, like, it's kind of to block your own voice. It's like a distraction. Got to be comfortable with your own voice in your head and your thoughts. But if I had to, I would say lately, Lil Durk.
Okay.
He's someone I've listened to since I've been kind
So-
of young. And 50 Cent is someone I've kind of, I think the first CD I ever bought with 50 Cent.
Okay. So wait a minute now. You say that they block your... So when you got the headphones on before a game, are you listening to music or are you listening to like positive thoughts or vibes or...
Yeah, I think music is, not music, but there's a lot of things in life that like kind of like watching TV or show. Sometimes you're not comfortable enough to just sit down with your thoughts. And I think music is one of them. I might be wrong. I might be dead wrong, but I think...
Well, it's interesting you say that because one of the ways I unwind is I'll go on TikTok and and all of a sudden you lift your head up and it's been a half hour of you just scrolling, right?
Yeah.
Maybe there's better ways to be productive. Is that what you're sort of saying?
Yeah, in a sense. I think, I just want to be comfortable with everything that's going through my head and not like block it by feeding my mind with music or something else. Yeah.
Okay.
I do listen to music though. I'm not a weirdo, but I just think like if I get like I ride a scooter to the stadium, I really like listen to music.
Yeah.
I just want to
Be clear.
clear my mind,
Yeah.
like be present with my thoughts.
Yeah. And it's an interesting point. There's oftentimes I'm driving and I'll have the music on or something, and then I'll be at my destination and it's like I've not paid attention to, I've been a robot for the 20 minutes that I was driving. So maybe that's what I should try. Is
Social media is a big,
is
big on that too. I think social media, you get to scroll, like you said, scroll, and then your day's over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you feel like you wasted your day in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That was not a very good advertisement for TikTok. Sorry,
Yeah.
TikTok. Okay. If you won the lottery tonight, what would be your first extravagant purchase, or what would you do?
Stop playing football. Nah, I'm joking. Probably buy my mama a house.
Really?
Like my family, like a family home.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be the first thing I would do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about for yourself?
Shit, I don't know. I don't really. Maybe I don't know. No idea. I think that would be for myself as well. In a sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
that's one thing I want to do is this. So I would find satisfaction doing this for my family. So yeah.
I'll help you out here. So the first thing you would do is you'd pay for the trip to Iceland and Japan for your girlfriend.
Yes. So Japan, Iceland, girlfriend.
There you go.
And then,
Yes.
yeah, but she's a good girl. She probably say, buy your mama the house.
Oh,
And
yeah,
then,
yeah. Okay, that would be part two.
She a good person.
Yeah, okay. If what does your future look like after football in your mind?
I don't know yet. If you ask most of the people in the locker room or the coaches, they'll say coaching will be the direction I would take. But I'm actually going back to school in January in cybersecurity. So if ever I don't want to stay in football, I got that in the back of my back pocket. But honestly, I don't know. I like to take it a day at a time. And obviously I'm going to school to plan for the future. But yeah, I have no clue.
Yeah.
So maybe contemplating maybe coaching, but I don't know. It will depend on my life situation as a whole. But yeah, going back to school in cybersecurity, get that degree, and we'll see. Right now, playing football, pretty happy doing it.
Well, lots of guys seem to rave about your communication skills. I imagine you'd be a hell of a coach.
Yeah, I don't know. It's different, but yeah, I like to be. I think I just care enough to know what everyone got to do, and if someone has a brain fart on the field, I'm able to tell him his job.
Well, that's coaching.
Yeah. So for now, I don't know, but I love football, obviously.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Okay. We're going to get to fan questions later, but let's do the next part here. Like we like to call this part the road traveled. We ask every guy to kind of trace their footsteps back and, how you get started and that sort of thing. We've talked about this before. You've really helped me with a couple stories on the website over the years, Redha. There was one you did last year, In My Words, which was spectacular. If you can find it on the Blue Bombers website, it's worth reading again. But I went back and looked at a couple things, and you didn't start playing until you were 15 or 16 years old, right?
Yeah.
Maybe
late.
let's retell the story for those who might not remember, because you were at a pretty prestigious art school in Montreal, right?
Yeah, FACE, so in French, is Formation Artistique au cœur de l'éducation. So the translation will be Artistical Formation in the Heart of Education. So that was the name of my school. And I was playing, the only sports I was really playing was in my neighborhood with my friend, and I registered to play basketball with my school, but I wasn't really I wasn't bad. I was pretty decent, but I was mainly getting fouled out. I was never finishing game, so it wasn't really for me. But I started playing organized football in grade 10.
Wow.
Was my first season of organized football.
Yeah. But the story that you told me, is that you were at this school.
Yeah.
And then how did you convince your parents to?
So it's a good school, like you said.
Yeah.
And my parents, like the kind of cliche of immigrant parents is like, school, you're either a doctor, a lawyer, an engineer.
Yeah.
So I was I've been decent at school. So I made a deal with my parents that if I get an average of over 85, they will allow me to change school, because my best friend at the time, still my best friend until this day, was at that school playing football. And I ended up having an average of like 88 plus. They allowed me to transfer and start playing football.
How did you know then? Because, if you're watching the game, did you fall in love with the game just watching your buddy play it? Or how did you know that that's what you wanted to do, that enough that you would change schools?
I think it's a good question, but I think as a kid, you really, you easily influence. And I was influenced in a good way. Like all my friends were playing football, and I wanted to be part of something in a sense. I always felt that I would love being in a good, organized sport, regardless of the sport. And I was just influenced. I just wanted to be part of it, part of something. And I grew up in a rougher area, so it wasn't anything bad, anything related to the streets. It was football, so I'm super thankful.
What do you remember about the first time you put on a helmet and shoulder pads? Were you any good, or what did you play? Did you know what you were doing?
Not really, to be honest. It was. I wasn't bad, but I wasn't good, and always been kind of I wanted always to prove myself to myself. So even if I was little, and not the fastest or the strongest. I always had like a fight in me, and I never backed down off of a fight in my life. So it's kind of bad though. I don't fight kids. Like it's not good to fight, but it helped me in football.
Yeah.
So it helped me in football, and I was one that was ready to fight regardless of the situation.
Were you always on defense then?
Always on defense. I played one game my second year of football, so grade 11. I played one game at receiver. We lost, and it was a final and the championship game, and we lost. But I had like 2 touchdowns and like close to 100 yards.
Well, you got to go to Jason Hogan and say, "Hey, there's got to be a package for Redha on offense."
Yeah, but I wanted to be part of something. I wanted to be part of the guys. I wanted to play football because all my friends were playing football, and it ended up me playing professional football.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? You know, I think when you're younger, lots of people, lots of guys, girls, they all want to be. That's the thing, the allure of a team sport, right? You're all into something together. So that's what the appeal was for you, basically.
Yeah, I think more so all my friends were playing football. Like my best friend, like I said, Ayub, his two older brother were playing football as well. He transferred from my school to go play football, and then Enoch, which I've been knowing since I'm a kid.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was at that school playing football too. So a bunch of people I know were playing football, and I was like, yeah, I think like I want to play. I don't know if I'm gonna be good, but if everyone is playing it and doing okay, I might be just okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I went there. I wanted to be a doctor at first, and then start playing football. That plan went to the garbage, and I want to ride that football wave as long as possible.
Yeah, it's interesting. And then so obviously in the couple of years you played high school ball.
I played 2 years of high school ball, yeah.
Yeah, but you end up getting a college deal, right?
Yeah, I went to CJEP for 3.
Yeah.
And then I went to University of Montreal for 3.
And was Danny Machocha your guy?
Danny Machocha was my head coach in college for my 3 years. Yeah, my 3 years he was a head coach.
Yeah. When the Bombers drafted you, that was a special night, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was super special. It was amazing. It was amazing. It was, I think when you just put your head down and go year by year, day by day, game by game, you just don't realize where you end up until you get a call to play professional football. So it was special. I was with my family. It was COVID. It was the holy month of Ramadan, so I was fasting. We ate, my family. Went to the living room, sat down and just waited. I fasted the whole day and barely eat anything because I was so stressed and anxious. Because it's the first time you really have no control over like not your destiny, but where you're going to play. Like after high school, I decided to go to Vanier College. After CJEP, after Vanier, I decided to go to University of Montreal.
Mm-hmm.
But now everything is up in the air and you don't know. You don't know who likes you, who don't. And my interview was
with the Bombers.
With the Bombers, like 15, 20 minutes, not even.
Yeah.
Talked about a couple of things, made a couple of jokes. And they watched my special team tape. They liked it. That was it.
Did you have a hunch that maybe
No idea. I thought I was going to Calgary, to be honest.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It was my first interview, and we talked a lot of football, and I answered pretty well every question. But, I had no idea. No idea.
You know, we talked about, you mentioned your mom and your dad right off the top in the Coors Light Chill Chat. Man, they have, like lots of parents have influences on their kids, but man, you've said before that they're the kind of the heroes of your story, right?
Yeah, 100%. I think every kid will have probably we'll say the same, but I think without them, I wouldn't be where I am.
Yeah.
Like they sacrificed a lot for us, never missed anything. They worked hard, and now I'm able to live my dream. So a lot of seeing them work that much makes me super grateful to be able to call this work. And my mom doesn't even allow me to call football work.
Yeah.
Because it's still a game. She's like realize how
yeah.
lucky, not lucky, but how lucky you are. Yeah.
Can we retell that story about your dad? And so he grew up in Algeria.
Yeah.
And, it was during the War of Independence. He lost.
So my dad grew up, like you said, in Algeria. Lost his older brother and his father. He grew up pretty poor. They were 8, and they were living in a 2-bedroom apartment. So it was pretty hard, pretty small too. And so he just find a way. Like that's what I said. He's my definition of success. He find a way with nothing. He ended up traveling a lot. He had a job in the desert. He was sending all his money to his mom and his brother and sisters, and he liked that job and kept the job because since it was in a desert, every month and a half, he would have 2 weeks of vacation paid. So he traveled all Europe.
Mm-hmm.
So he made a way. He found a way and made a way. And the reason why an Algerian man working in the desert of Libya ended up in Canada was through his traveling. He met Australian friends, and he kept writing to them. And his mom was scared that he'd leave for Australia because that was in Europe. Europe's pretty, for people that don't know, Algeria is right below Europe.
Mm-hmm.
So she started hiding the letters of his friend. And my dad say, F this, I'ma just go.
Yeah.
So his friend said, his close friend had a family member who supposedly worked at the Australian embassy. So he told him, yeah, just bring me this and this and this, and I'll make sure you get a tourist visa or whatever.
Yeah.
And whatever, he got him what he wanted. He wanted 2 pairs of Levi's jeans or whatever. And then my dad was like, oh, you got the visa or whatever? He's like, yeah, I got it. There we go, blah, blah. It's a visa to come to Canada.
Oh.
So and then he did we talked about this?
No.
I don't know if we talked about this. So then he's like, I'm not gonna waste it. And my dad's a traveler. He went 17 times to Italy. He lived 2 years in Sweden because his brother was there. He was talking 4 languages. So he's like, F this, I'm gonna just go. And the company he worked with in Libya had an office in Vancouver.
Mm.
Yeah, I told you because I remember and we talked about this because I made the reference in Vancouver because the Grey Cup was there. So he landed in Montreal. He went to the bus station. He's like, where's the bus to go to Vancouver? Start laughing. They're like, that's a 5-hour flight. And he's like, nah, I'm gonna just stay here. They say, y'all speak French. It's good enough. So he stayed in Montreal, ended up working in the kitchen, 2 or 3 jobs, ended up having paper done, went back home, married my mom, and then came up here. So for me, him coming from that level of, not say they were poor, and coming to Canada and finding a way for his children, I never missed nothing. Never missed a meal. Always had new clothes every new year of school, and here I am today. I went to university. Here I am today playing professional football, living my dream. So they sacrificed a lot for me to be in this position. So that's why I think it's a special story. And that's why I say, sorry to cut you off, but my parents are the definition of success.
Yeah.
I wouldn't look further than just them.
Yeah. That's a perfect example.
Yeah.
And it was when I went back and looked at some of the stuff we've done for the site, last October when we were in Montreal for that last game. That's the first time your mom saw you play live, right?
Yeah, because she used to work. She
even in college.
Yeah, she worked the night shift, so she got to sleep before going to work. So she would record the game and just watch them when she got time.
Yeah.
And now that I'm in a position to take care of some stuff at home, she works a little bit, but during the day, so she actually was at the game when we played in Montreal.
I'd be interested to hear what your mom and dad might say to you after a game, because some guys, their parents grow up as football fans, and they'll be saying, "Why weren't you guys in zone on that?" Or "How come you didn't? That wasn't your second read."
My mom thinks Dembski should be the quarterback.
Oh,
so
yeah?
That'll give you an idea.
Why does she think Dembski should be?
Because he's fast with the ball. She thinks Trey should play on offense. She's like, why? He's not on offense. We need him on offense. So yeah,
And there might be some. Who knows?
So yeah, but they've been watching a bit. My dad, he's a bit sick now, but he understands a lot. My sister understands pretty much everything.
Oh yeah.
My girlfriend got up to it this year. She understands everything now too. So yeah, my mom just look at who's slow, who's fast.
Yeah.
She tells me to watch for my head before every game.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Not to get this doom and gloom, but you also lost your brother in 2021. Sammy was a big part of your life too, right?
Yeah.
But all this kind of shapes your perspective on things, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think when you lose someone with no sign of him being gone, just
It was sudden. Yeah.
just sudden, it changed your perspective of life. I think you try to be more grateful, and you try to live in the present and just be grateful.
Yeah.
Just enjoy every moment, because you don't know, like, the past is the past, and the future you don't know what's holds in the future. So just be in the present and enjoy it.
Yeah.
So yeah, like big time. I'll say big time. Yeah.
Well, that's the advice you gave, right?
Yeah.
Don't take any day for granted.
Yeah. My mom just obviously losing a son. Any parents should bury
Yeah. No
a
kidding.
child. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like don't take any day for granted.
I remember when we hardly knew you because it was 2021 and you were in your first year, and then all of a sudden they said, yeah, Redha's gone home for a bit here because he's got some personal stuff to deal with. And then, yeah, that was tough, man.
Yeah, I think I don't know if I said the story, and probably he wouldn't want me to say it, but Osh was, he drafted me, so we went to the draft process, so we probably talked 10 minutes, 15 minutes, not even.
Mm-hmm.
And then he called me when I got drafted, 2 or 3 minutes, and then I'm here for camp. After 3 days, he got to deal with a kid that just lost his brother. He barely know me. So, and he was amazing. I wouldn't want anyone else to be
Is
with
that
me
right?
at that moment.
Mm.
Yeah, he was great, and that's one of the reasons I would, if he asked me to run out kickoff and take on the wedge, I would do it every game and twice on Sunday.
Yeah, that's pretty powerful. Well, one of the things that you said in the piece that you did for us last year, In My Words, that I think kind of sums this all up, because sometimes we can get so wrapped up in the wins and the losses and everything, and this is the quote, I don't believe in pressure or stress because of that perspective. We get to play a game. That's what your mom says too, right? I prepare hard during the week, but I don't feel pressure when I'm out there because it's fun. Real pressure is when you don't know how you're going to find something to eat. I'm privileged and lucky. I would be a fool to feel stress out there to play a game with my friends.
Yeah,
That kind of wraps everything up, doesn't it?
I think that's how we should all take football, but I think I got wouldn't say the luck of going through hardship, and it gave me that perspective. Life gave me that perspective. So
Yeah.
I think we all get so locked up on wins, losses, and the pressure, the this, the that, the good call, the bad calls, the missed tackle, the opportunity. Oh, we should do this, we should do that. But this is all the game, and real life is happening.
Yeah.
While we out here playing the game.
You got to be really proud of, from the 2021 season to where you are now, starting a veteran voice in the locker room. Like, lots of guys, after they get through their first contract, end up back, in your hometown, like going back to play for Montreal. But like, it feels to me like you're a Blue Bomber, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I can't imagine you anywhere else. So you got to be pretty proud of you're like a upward arrow, man.
I was talking about it with Jordan Younger, just before coming in here. I feel like my first year was kind of like with what I went through. And if we want to put a word to it, I was depressed. Like, real life depression is something real. And I was depressed, and I used that year to just listen and learn.
Yeah.
And I was just listening to every conversation I could, because I knew I was going to play. Like, I came back from the funeral and got hurt. I was on the 6th game, so I knew I wasn't going to be in any plan on defense and barely on special team. So I used that year to just learn. And then coming back my second year, all I wanted is to just be respected within my group and be seen by JY too. So I came back to camp. I had a great camp, probably the best camp I had since I'm a Blue Bomber. And I gained that respect. And then I started the game late in the season. And then my 3rd year, I ended up starting, I think, 9 or 10 games. And after that, I signed a 2-year. And last year was my first year being a full-time starter. So I think I'm only getting better and better. And I'll still make mistakes. I'll still miss tackle. I'll still make a wrong read. But I think I'm still getting better and better and being Like I never, since I started playing football, I always gotten better, and I'm super proud of that specifically.
Yeah.
Just putting my head down and trying my best to learn and not be humble enough to realize that I can sit with Zach and learn something. I can sit with whoever in the locker room, Jake Thomas, and learn something. And I pride myself on doing that.
Yeah. What is the official we list you at for height and weight?
Official, I try to squeeze 5'11", 190.
Because you're a tough son of a, like like you said right off the top, when you were playing basketball, you'd foul out as a kid, but like you said, the Muay Thai thing, the idea of going to Thailand, this does not surprise me.
I think I grew up fighting. I grew up with an older brother. I grew up fighting a lot. Like that's just how I got brought up.
Yeah.
As the younger brother of Sammy.
Yeah.
So I was just in fighting, and shaped me to the man I am. Like I said, I don't recommend, and people shouldn't fight. It's not good. But that was just my reality growing up.
You got your first career interception in the Banjo Bowl.
Yeah.
Would you rather have a pick, or would you rather just light up a running back or a DB, a receiver coming over the middle?
Like if you want the honest answer, I'd just rather win. Like that's what I said. Osh during the team meeting. He's like, "Oh, Redha, first interception. Who would have thought?" And everyone started laughing, and I just answered like I just been doing my job. Like I think that's my motto about football.
Yeah.
I think if you look at the O-line, there's 2 A gaps, 2 B gaps, 2 C gaps, and if everyone is in their gap, someone go make the tackle and have the glory.
Right.
But I pride myself about just you gotta do our job. I hate the saying that you gotta go out there and make a play.
Yeah.
That's one of my pet peeves. I hate that. Yeah, I hate it. You shouldn't go out there thinking you need to make a play. You should go out there with the thought of I need to do my job the best way I can. And if the play comes to me, you should make it. But you shouldn't go out there chasing plays. Because plays will be made during the game.
Right.
And the offense will dictate who makes the play, depending on what coverage we play or what front we are in. You shouldn't chase it, though. You should focus on your job.
Because if you're cheating, then that you make the rest of the team vulnerable in a way, right? If
in a way.
In
a way, it's selfish.
Yeah.
It's selfish. And defense is, I think, JY's scheme, because I won't talk for every scheme, but it's big on team.
Yeah.
Everyone got a job, and everyone got to do his job. So.
Do you have the ball from the interception?
I give it to my sister. My sister was at the game.
Okay.
Yeah, so I give it to my sister. She gonna keep it. I'm not big on keeping stuff.
That doesn't surprise me based on that.
But I'm happy she got it.
Yeah, right.
She deserves it. She's been my biggest supporter ever.
Yeah, right on.
Through the ups and downs, through everything and anything, she's been there for me. So,
okay. Yeah. Well, let's do the Duron equipment spot here, Josh, and maybe we can take a couple questions and we'll come back. More questions, however, you're running the show there, Josh.
Yeah, sounds good. Let's move right along. We'll run the Duron equipment commercial here.
Before the noise, before the lights, the work's already begun. You don't show up halfway. You gear up. You check your work. You take pride in every moment, every step, every snap. Here, trust isn't talked about. It's earned day after day. We are built the same way. With trust, loyalty, and hard work. Duron Equipment, we are more than construction. We are part of the team.
All right, and we're back in. Shout out, as always, to Duron Equipment for supporting the show. So we got the jersey giveaway and the ticket giveaway, too. We're giving away Brad Paisley tickets for Grey Cup Week. The concert's on the Saturday night of Grey Cup Week at Canada Life Center. And then we're also giving away a number 6 Redha Kramdi jersey to one lucky viewer. So that link will be in the chat very shortly. You have to sign up with your email for a chance to win. You have to be able to pick up the jersey in the Bomber store. So we can't ship them out, unfortunately. You got to be able to come and pick them up. So enter that with your email. Bonus entry for subscribing to the YouTube channel. If you haven't already, get yourself a chance to win 2 tickets to the Brad Paisley concert, November 16th, I believe. And then also, same link is going to be entered you to win a Redha Kramdi jersey. So we'll put that in the chat right away. And while those are rolling in, we'll take a question. I'm actually going to give you one first. You're really known on the team for being a very strong communicator. I want you to speak a little bit about accountability. I don't know if you watched any NFL over the weekend, but there was a clip that went or kind of a round of Travis Kelce lighting up one of his offensive linemen, screaming at him for these false start penalties. It was 4 in like the span of 2 drives or whatever. There was a play at the Banjo Bowl where you took a guy over after special teams, and I don't know football terms or anything. I don't know what you guys were talking about, but you weren't screaming at him, but you were really hard on him for like, you got to be able to do your job and do your job well and properly. There was a mistake that was made. But that's not coming from a place of hate. You're not shaming a guy. You're not embarrassing a guy. But there's people that don't know football. They'll be like, man, that guy's being a real asshole to his teammate. Can you just talk about the importance of accountability in that sense?
Yeah, I do think, which I've gotten better throughout the years, you shouldn't scream, and not scream, because that's okay. That's just emotion. And in some sense, when your teammates know you, they just know you care. But you shouldn't do it in front of like everyone and anyone. You should do it like on the bench, on the sideline, not on the field. And I've got way better throughout the years. But yeah, I think accountability is the name of the game. Like everyone got to do a job, and you got to be like, if you mess up, you got to own it. And if you don't know, you got to say you don't know, so we know what you don't know, so we can help you. But I'm with you. Accountability is big, and I'm big on it. Everyone knows it, and we've been pretty good on defense to think. Like, if we make a mistake and we in the film room, that we don't need the coach to start, even before he start correcting us, if someone makes a mistake, he will, like, take the mic and say, that was on me, I should have done this and this, my bad, which won't get us the playback, but at least he takes pride to knowing that he made a mistake and it compromise the whole defense. So yeah, like you said, I'm like, if I know you wrong, and JY give me the role of pretty much, he gave me the keys of the defense and just placing everyone and knowing everything. Like, I know how important the little stuff is down the line and how it can bite you back.
Yeah, good answer.
It's a great answer. Next question, not as deep. Where would you like to live after you're done playing football? Is there a spot in Canada, in the world, somewhere else? Where do you want to live and why?
I was talking about it with like my people, but I don't know yet. I don't know. I really have no clue. Obviously, I feel like home is where your family is. So for me, it would be Montreal right now. But I wouldn't be against living somewhere hot. Like, I would love to be close to the beach and just have the dream of cybersecurity is the reason why, just being able to work a remote and just being close to the beach and the sun.
Have your mom and dad been to Winnipeg?
No, not yet. Hopefully, if we get there.
Yeah.
Hopefully, man.
Yeah.
That'll be the goal.
Okay, let's get to the next segment, and we'll leave a big chunk at the end for more fan questions, okay? It's interesting. We're 2/3 of the way through the season, 6-6. At this time last year, the team was 6-6. Maybe it felt a little bit different because last year the team had won 4 in a row to get to 6-6. What's your take on where this team is at with a third of the season still in front of us?
I think, like, when you, let's say you win, lose, or draw after the game, when you watch the tape, every play should be corrected as its own entity. Like, regardless of the result of the game, you should work to get that play corrected, and you work to get better.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my take on just how you should move in a season. And the reality is, ain't nothing we can do about the past. We lost six, ain't nothing we can do about it. All we got is what's in the future, but we don't know. So all we can do is be better today.
Right.
So that's how I feel about it. That's how I think you should feel about life. But plan for the future, but at the end of the day, all you got is the present moment.
What do you think of the defense, though? It seems to be coming around a little bit. Like, there's been a lot of changes in the secondary, especially, but it seems to be coming around.
I would say, I said his name more than once today, but Jordan Younger. He's he know what he's doing. Coach Richie, Coach James, Coach DP, they're doing an amazing job putting us in position to win the snap. And they have to deal with a lot of change, like you said. And we just got to keep working. I feel like, if you ask me, before the half, we gave 3. And later in the game, we got them at the 1, and they ended up getting 3. them 2 drives for me are game changer.
Yeah.
So I do think football, like, if you want to take into account a game, you can't pinpoint one play.
Right.
Like, you take a chunk of 12, and I think 12 plays can resume a game well. And for me on defense, I think the drive that when we got them at the 1, we got to do our best to keep them there. And before the half, we can't let them have 3.
Right.
So, yeah.
Going into Hamilton this week, it's going to be interesting because Bo Levi Mitchell's lighting it up, and now you guys on D are going to have to figure out how to stop Kenny Lawler. Like, that's going to be an interesting challenge, right?
Yeah, they got the best receiver core in the CFL, like, hands down, by far. Kenny Lawler, Keandre Smith, Tim White, Bridges, like, they're top-notch receiver. And Bo is Bo. Bo is a great quarterback, veteran. He's feeling it right now. And running back ran for 136 last week against Montreal in a rainy game. But yeah, they got probably one of the best offense, if not the best offense in the league. So
yeah, are you a trash talker guy? Like when Kenny's out there trying to do something, will you have something saved for Kenny?
I'll be lying if I say no. I think pretty much everyone that watch game knows it. But yeah, it's like when I know you personally, it's different. It's more like joke, like
yeah,
like I know Kenny, I know his kid. Like it's
yeah.
He can't take me serious. I can't take him serious.
Right.
But as a competitor, like,
sure. Yeah.
If I can get him, I will get him, and he knows it. If he can get me, he will get me. So, but the trash talk is like probably F you, and then he'll probably smirk when he walk back, and I'll probably smirk as well.
Yeah, it's funny because if you've been teammates before, the trash talk's not going to have any impact because he probably knows it's not really serious,
That's
right?
the thing too. But as a competitor, like I said,
Yeah.
like it can get intense, and it will, obviously. We all know it, but it's fun playing against people, honestly. It's really fun.
I know that you talk about fixing the play and kind of living in the moment, right? If Friday is Friday, get through tomorrow and the next day first. But it feels like the vibe of this team from outside is people are saying, well, are they going to make it? Are they going to make the playoffs? Can they get through Calgary and Saskatchewan? But I've talked to you so many times after games, Redha. You really have the blinders on for the moment, right?
Yeah.
You're probably not even thinking, about October, November yet.
Like why? Like why would I think about October and November? I can die tomorrow. No, but honestly, like why would I? Like the reality is tomorrow we got practice. We got to correct the mistake we made today. And after practice tomorrow, we got day before we travel, and then we got Hamilton. So why would I take out of the focus I need to win against Hamilton to put it to the future? I understand, like in life, you need to have a TFSA or RSFP and plan for the future and all that good stuff. But in reality, in the moment, like you don't control it. All you can do is right after we're doing this, I'm going to go watch practice, correct, plan for tomorrow, watch Kenny catch footballs and make touchdowns, see how we can stop it and slow him down, and then I'll eat, sleep, watch maybe Viking before sleeping, come tomorrow, day 3, make sure we don't make the same mistakes. After day 3, correct day 3. That's my focus. And then travel, what I'm going to eat before the game, and then test my cleats in Hamilton's field because it's kind of slippy. Make sure I got the right cleats. That's where my focus is.
Okay.
Focus is on Bo Levi, Kenny, Keandre Smith, and Tim White. They deserve my focus. And after this week, my focus will be on Ottawa because they deserve it. They're a professional football team. I can't be thinking about Sask and Calgary in the playoff and
right.
and all this stuff. Like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like, it really doesn't. And the reality is we can't go in the past and fix the game we lost. All we can do is work and win the next game. And if the reality is, if we don't win the next game, like I can cry about it. I still got to get ready for Ottawa and correct it. Like we got to find a way to start winning now. Like today at practice, we got to start a win tomorrow. And part of winning is me going in the office and watching more tape, or me getting treatment, or me lifting more, or me calling Dietrich. Do you have idea about how to do this and this? That's how I attack the week, and that's how we should attack the week. Calgary and Sask, like,
That's a what if.
Not even a what if. It doesn't, like right now, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Hamilton matter.
You know,
They're a damn good football team. Like Hamilton matter.
Yeah.
The standing doesn't. All that matters is us winning this week. Like
Okay.
if I take away from my focus to think about Calgary and Sask and standing and Grey Cup and Winnipeg and all that stuff that everyone been talking about, which I don't really read media, and I don't have Twitter. My Instagram is private. I got like 500 people. I don't have Facebook. I only have my girlfriend on Snapchat. Like I talk to my family and got a couple friends that play around the league that I talk to. But that's it. I don't worry about all that stuff because it doesn't matter. What matter is beating Hamilton this week. And regardless of the result after that game, what's going to matter is beating Ottawa. Obviously correcting the mistake we made, win, lose, or draw. But then is Ottawa. And after Ottawa, guess what? It's Hamilton. And when that game is over, it's relaxing and bye week. So
Okay.
whatever people be, I don't know what's the narrative, but that's football. You can't be,
Yeah.
and in life in general. I understand TFSA and all that stuff, which is good. You need it. Retirement, pension. Yes, you plan for the future, but in the business we in, all you control is
Right now.
right now.
See, when I'm wasting my time on TikTok, I follow all these things like great Latin quotes and quotes by Marcus Aurelius. I feel like you should have an account, a Redha Kramdi quotes, life quotes.
Yeah, I don't
Why
know.
not, man? I'll set it up for
Yes.
you. Because I'm ready to go, man. You got me fired up for the rest of my day.
But I don't know. That's just life in general.
Yeah.
I think people worry about stuff that don't matter.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter. Like with Calgary and SAS, like it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. What matters is us practicing tomorrow, us correcting today, practicing tomorrow, and freaking winning.
Okay.
That's it.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
And I'm not saying, sorry to cut you off. I'm not perfect. Like I make mistakes.
No,
every
no,
game.
no. I get you.
I will make mistake for the rest of my career every game.
Yeah.
People may like me, may hate me. I do not care. What I care about is this team and us getting better and winning games.
Perfect. All right. Well, I'm ready to go, man. You got me fired up.
Go rate that story.
Yeah.
Go rate that
I'm
story.
ready. There's going to be some good adjectives, or maybe not, but we'll see. Okay, Josh, let's take some fan questions here because we've kept Redha for a while here.
We got I think 3 or 4 to get through, and then we'll get you out of here and get you to the film room.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah.
First question. This means nothing to me. I'm trusting that this means something to you. I have no idea. Who is your favorite painter out of the group of 7?
Who is my favorite?
Does that mean anything to you?
I don't know, group of seven.
That's
No
a
idea.
Canadian artist.
I don't know.
What's the name of the account that says that?
Bingo Bango.
I have no idea. Sorry. Who's my favorite painter?
You have a favorite painter? Let's maybe go that route.
I don't know, to be honest. I like, there's one piece I really like of Van Gogh, the popular one. I don't know the name of it, but people would know. If you talk about painter, he would know. The one, it's like blue and, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's the most popular of him.
Starry Night.
I think so, yeah.
Is that
I
one?
kind of like it, yeah.
It's a famous painting.
It's his famous painting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it.
Anyways, I thought that maybe means something to you. It didn't mean anything to me, but okay, moving on. You had a favorite restaurant in Winnipeg?
I went with my girlfriend once again. Shout out my girlfriend. I went to Le Passero. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Passero, maybe?
Oh,
That's,
Passero.
that's how I know it, but I don't speak French.
Yeah, Passero.
Was it good?
Passero. It was an Italian restaurant. Amazing. 10 out of 10. It was
10 out of
very
10.
good. Yeah, very
Where
good.
is it?
I think it's on Corden.
All
I think
right.
Yes.
I think it's on Corden.
Yes, it is.
Super,
It's
super good.
Okay.
Very good. Yeah, very good.
Nice. Scrolling along here. Oh yes. Where do you find? How do you speak a lot of French while you're in Winnipeg? I mean, there are areas of Winnipeg that are French, but how do you keep up with your French while you're in Winnipeg?
Shane and Ian speak French with them. Enoch speaks French.
Yeah.
Trying to get Vought to speak French. I know his wife is from
Oh, yeah?
France.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Kevin's
yeah.
Clarcius from Montreal.
Yeah,
too.
Casey.
Yeah.
Speak French with the boys. Joey speaks French.
Yeah.
Even
Jo-
if Stan don't believe him.
Oh yeah.
Joey speaks French. Yeah.
Okay.
Can you take us through? We talked a little bit about it, but maybe from a more football perspective, the interception. What did you see? How did it go? Walk us through the play.
It was we were actually we were, how can I put it in? We were rolling to the field, let's say. and there were 3 receivers to the boundary. So I was dictated to the boundary, so the weak side of formation, but we were rolling to the field. But then the running back ended up motioning out of the backfield. So when that happened, I need to center back in the middle. And Spook ended up take on the receiver that was running a vertical route to our side. So it allowed me to move more in the middle. And Jake Thomas actually had great pressure, so it made Trevor step in the pocket. And I kept reading quarterback. I gained depth, so I read the quarterback, and he was looking to the field, so I started weaving, and the ball was thrown and ended up making a
That was a high point. You got up there,
a
man.
decent catch. Decent catch. Yeah. So that will be it.
Nice. That's it for questions.
Okay.
So before I pass it over to Ed to do the outro, reminder: the giveaway is in the group. Is in the chat. The group chat. It's in the chat on YouTube and on X as well. So enter that. You can win a Redha Kramdi jersey that you have to be able to come and pick up at the Bomber store. You could win Brad Paisley tickets for the 14th of November. A pair of those. So go to the giveaway. Sign up with your email for a chance to win those. And subscribe to the YouTube channel. I know Ed always says that, but I always gotta get an extra plug in. We got a lot of people watching. Not everyone's subscribed to the YouTube channel, so get on YouTube, subscribe to the channel. We got tons of good content. We got media up there daily after practices. We got other content. We got the Huddle every Tuesday, and then we have Handled Internally every Monday or so-ish. We got the podcast going up with Zach Colaris and Darren Cameron and Ed Tate and the crew. So subscribe to the YouTube channel. And with that, I'll pass it back to Ed to close out the show.
Yeah, lots of stuff. We're really proud of what we do with our content team, with the videos, the podcast, the show, the written content, all the stuff. The social media is amazing. So yeah, if you missed the show, it's always available on the YouTube page. All the past episodes are there. As Josh said, we appreciate Duron Equipment with Tony Jones starring. Great commercial. That should be on TV. Thanks to Coors Light. Thanks to the guys from Winnipeg Sports Talk who usually give us a bump. I was on with Hustler yesterday. Great show if you have a chance to watch those guys too. Can't thank you enough, Redha, because this is the second time you've done it. Last year we were kind of crammed at the Grey Cup. So for you to find time in a short week again, and it sounds like you got the rest of your day planned out with more film to watch and what you're going to eat, and going to watch Vikings later. So thanks for squeezing us in. And again, we'll try to do this next Tuesday. It's always pending. We'll keep you posted if we have to change. Thanks for joining us. Thanks again to Redha Kramdi. Thanks to Josh Smart, all the guys in the content room for making this work. And we'll see you next week at 3 p.m.